Yo, seen this post the other day, right?
Alright.
And I don't know, it could have been like in jest, like she was just making it like a silly post, but she was like, hey, as soon as my kid turns 18, I'm getting him or her out the house. And I'm like, I don't know, it could be a funny post, but I feel like a lot of parents take that to like the heart. Like,
damn, like if that kid was a mistake, just say that.
Like if you didn't want the kid, just say that. I feel like as a parent, you owe your child everything, type shit.
Indeed.
So like not just up until the age of 18, like throughout their life. Like it wasn't their choice to be born.
Yeah, and you don't really owe your parents shit. Like, you know, at the end of the day,
you don't.
if you wanna like look out for them when you get older and you're able to in their old age, then, you know what I'm saying? If morally you would want to, if they looked out for you and held it down, but you're not obligated to do that, because at the end of the day, they're not going to be there with you when you're, you know, in college taking these tests, or, you know, you working on a trade, or you at work, and you're the one making the money. At the end of the day, they're not there with you. They put you in a position most likely, you know, but at the end of the day, you got to be the one that do it. So that's how I feel about it.
And like on the flip side of that, it's like, okay, some parents let their kids stay home later, but like they then start forcing them to pay, like, all right, you got to pay like half of the bills, you got to pay half the rent, you got to pay the water bill and all that. And it doesn't really make sense to put your child in that situation when you're supposed to be helping them, you know, get ready for adulthood.
Okay.
They should be saving up all their money. They should let your kids stack all your kids' bread.
I got a different take on that.
All right, go ahead.
I got a different take on that. So, in a situation of like college, they going through college. I'm not saying that they're away at college, or maybe they're working on that. If you're not working on shit, you're not going to school, if you're just working, and it's like, okay, I get it, but also it's like kids, we 18, 19, a lot of us aren't thinking like, yo, I'm gonna stack my bread. We was kind of on that like early, but a lot of niggas are not. They start working, they literally paycheck to paycheck, because they out every time they get a chance to, because they wasn't used to having their own money to do shit. So it's at a certain point like, yo, if you just gonna be here just eating up all my food, the bills are higher because you're here. They probably will be less.
They did not ask to be there. That was the parents' choice to have them and be like, okay, I'm gonna have a fucking kid.
I get that, but now
at this point, 18, like, all right.
But now at this point, if you're an adult, all right, you didn't ask to be there. You're an adult now, so you have a choice.
You can't even go get yourself a Mike's Hard when you fucking 18. What you mean an adult? You can't even go rent a car when you're 18, bud.
You can't.
There's a lot of things you cannot do at fucking 18.
Yeah, but that renting a car, going to Mike's Hard, like you saying, like stack your bread, that has nothing to do with like stacking your bread. If it's like, okay,
but I'm saying like
if you're working towards 18, something, that's different.
You're not even like, you're not fully formed as an adult yet. So
yeah, but look at it like this. Regardless, like even if they do that or not, something is gonna put you on your ass. You're gonna end up, because what happens? Like regardless,
this is how I feel. I agree with both of you in a way, because I look at it this way. If you're an 18-year-old and you're fresh out of high school, obviously if you get a job straight out of high school, you're not going to really be able to manage your money properly.
Yes.
But over time, you've got to learn, because at the end of the day, if you're not learning how to properly manage your money and your parents is not giving you a certain level of discipline, it's going to fuck you up in the long run. But if you're going to let your kid live with you until, you know what I'm saying, let them stack, don't torment them neither. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and
no, that's what I'm saying.
No, the idea is to say, hey,
do that shit.
Build your bread up or something like that. Like if you're going with that mindset, but if I have a kid and he's 18, I'm like, okay, you can live here, you know, work, save your money. But if I come to find out like, yo, this nigga's not saving his money, he's not doing this, then I gotta enforce responsibility on you. Yeah. Because it's not your choice, but you're here now, so you don't got a choice now.
But it's then your job to teach them financial responsibility, and that.
Not everybody has most like, okay, we're all black. Most of our parents and stuff don't know about financial stability, literacy. They, from what I know, my life growing up, my mom was just like, you know, like it's paycheck to paycheck. Everything is just like boom. Like it's not like it's a struggle, but it was like because it wasn't. I didn't have like the worst growing up, but it wasn't like just like a silver spoon. Mm-hmm. So it's like all this time of her taking care of us. Mm-hmm. Now that I'm able to work, it's like, all right, you're able to work. I've been doing this shit for 19, 20 years, struggling. I'm not saying like, okay, now you need to pay bills, but if you could come and be like, hey, I'm gonna need you to start doing this if you plan on staying here. I'm gonna need you to start helping, cause you know, like
helping in what?
Paying,
like how much? Because at 18 you're not making like salary.
No,
you're probably making a little bit above minimum wage.
As still your kid,
that money don't stretch.
Weekly probably like $200.
Something minimum, because it's not gonna be nothing like half. Because it's like, if I'm paying half, then I'm your roommate at this point, so you can't like say something.
That's what a lot of parents are putting on their children, and that's not okay.
But then they still don't want to give them the respect, the proper respect for
the respect, the privacy, the autonomy.
Yes,
like it's none of that. It's like, okay,
because they hang it over their heads,
but you're still under my roof. Like
because I took care of you for 20 years.
You ain't shit without me. Like they have this mentality of like, yo, if you go outside on your own right now, you're going to fail. And that shit gets me heavy.
I get that.
Like, that shit gets me angry because it's like at the end of the day, you saying, all right, yo, if you leave right now, you're gonna fail. You're basically saying you didn't do a good job as a parent. If you think that I'm going to fail if I go out on my own right now,
you didn't teach me anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's just, if you want to let your kids stay, let them stay and let them gain responsibility for all the like little funny shit, all the little shady stuff at the end. Come on, like what are you doing?
Yeah, I get that.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to make your kids feel less of themselves. Obviously, you gotta discipline them so they don't do no fucking bonehead stuff. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's your it's your responsibility to make sure that they are afloat. All right, if you see them fucking up, yo. This is what you don't do. This is what you do. Oh, all right. You did this good, but you can do this a little bit better. Polish them. Mm-hmm. Don't sit there and
that's hard though.
Polish instead of punish.
That's hard though, cause like
I'ma definitely hit my kids though, but that's a little bit different.
But you know why you say that? Because also like you also grew up with that, so remember it's all a cycle. Like they telling this because that's what they know, like that's what they was taught. Mm-hmm. So you only tell somebody, or you can teach somebody only what you know.
But you can definitely break these cycles. Like my parents are like fiscally irresponsible, like 100%. But somehow I learned on my own. And I was like, okay. But you learn from their mistakes.
But what helped you with that? Probably
they didn't pressure me to pay the bills.
They didn't,
and I'm thankful for that.
That also depending on the people that you were around. Cause I know from like beginning, like we was always on that. Like we was talking about like moving out and shit, like 15 and shit.
That's
like
true.
we plenty like nah, I can't move out. It's like the fridge costs this much. It's like.
And we would like teach each other and shit.
Yeah, and it's like you also like learn that shit, but like if you're not around those people and you're not growing up, you grow up in a certain environment, like it's not talking. We talking about credit and shit because we took like being around, like seeing shit that about credit and like being like business. We also like business minded, so like that was an interest of ours. But like a lot of the things, it's like yo, if they never had to deal with that shit, I can't tell you, oh, this is how you do it if I've never really done it or even seen it myself.
That's true.
And
that's like, the unfortunate part about
that's the unfortunate part.
Black families, like they just don't know.
A cycle has to be broken eventually.
Yeah.
And this is like this is a different concept. This is probably something we should touch on in another like episode. But
a lot of times,
that, and then on top of that, like mental illness and how to deal with mental illness.
Oh god,
Black community and whatnot.
God.
This man just opened a can of worms.
Because truth be told, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be depressed in the black household.
Can't.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, what do you got to be depressed about? You're 20 years old. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Let's go to church. Let's go pray.
It's like, yo, motherfucker,
get
my life is falling apart right now.
You
and I don't have
pray?
nobody to help me right.
You don't even know who you are at 20.
I'm hanging on by a thread.
It's just like I'm this close. Like I'm this close to ending it. Like
yo, I was at the top of the roof and I thought about it. I thought about it.
Anytime I'm in a high place, I'm like, yo, like
this could be it.
This could be it. Like
I can end it right now.
Right now, and then it's like, oh, okay, you feel upset, but like all my worries will be gone at this point. And that's a selfish mentality.
So imagine having
no, because I'm gonna get my bag. We gotta cut this. We can't do that. We can't get into this right now.
We definitely gotta
No, I'm about to segue back, but like
Okay.
imagine having all those struggles and all those stresses and pressures on you already, and then your parents want you to like take half your check. Like it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going
I
on?
get
Like
it.
I can't save to move out. And you're gonna be stuck in like this perpetual cycle. Like I have to stay and help my parents, but I can't save enough to move out and help
Respectfully,
myself.
fuck them niggas. Get the fuck out of here.
How when they taking half your check?
That
my
is
nigga?
also true.
The government taking half and they taking the other half. Yo, it's a lose-lose, boy.
And then the way the government is set up, like once you start making decent money, they're like, alright, yo, let me take 400 of this, bro. Like, leave you with.
Yo, niggas want state, niggas want fucking federal, niggas want social security.
Healthcare.
And you don't even see that shit
Healthcare.
unless you got kids. You don't see that shit like.
You know what's
in
crazy that I
February.
learned the other day? Well, not the other day, but a while ago. Like the social security which we're paying now is for the boomers and the
No,
old
it's for the niggas now.
I don't care about them niggas, man. Why
Yeah.
I pay for them? Like, I want to pay for my own shit.
Yo,
What about
they
my
want
social
the-
security?
That's your 401k. That's it.
Listen,
I got my whole life ahead of me.
401k?
Them not so much.
Niggas can't even put nothing in the 401k because it's all going to the fucking light bill. Like, yo, something gotta change, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Fucking, I can't even pay to fucking. I have to pay to fucking get myself checked out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Want me to walk around here with a fucking hurt ankle and whatnot? Didn't expect me to work.
Put some Vicks on it, you be alright.
Some ice, right?
Some ice and some Vicks. That's
Ice.
it.
The nurses.
Oh,
"Yo,
man.
I got a shot. Nah, just give him some ice. He'll, you know what I'm saying? He'll be okay.
Give him some Robitussin.
Listen, man, if y'all have kids, don't ever pressure them to pay your bills. Like,
No, do whatever the fuck you want with your kids. I don't
no,
care.
don't do that.
Oh.
Don't give a fuck, nigga.
Oh, damn.
Don't pressure them.
I mean, if
to
you
do
in the
that.
earlier stages and you know that you can't do it, you just kill it.
No, honestly,
Abort it or abandon. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Just
beat it in boogie.
get the, you know what I'm
he
saying?
said, birth it in boogie. Like, all right, here, you can take this now.
You gonna
what
come
I'm
back when
saying?
you're 25 when you got your real family.
Get
and
that,
shit.
get the hanger.
It's a real family.
I'll be sick.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, this, like, you like, I'm your son. I'm like, no,
I know you.
this is my son.
Yeah,
Like,
this is my real.
The one
family.
that's going to the league. Whoever goes to the league first is my son. Truthfully.
I felt that.
Yo, whichever one's about to go to fucking Texas A&M,
The
Michigan
fallout.
whichever one gets drafted first. Yo, son,
Be a running back at Bama. I'm there.
son, my daughter playing tennis. Young Naomi. You know what I'm saying?
Naomi, Young
Oh,
Serena.
man.
Yeah, y'all
Young
sick,
Venus?
boy. We all sick.
Yo, we going to hell.
Isn't that a
See
thing
how
like mooching off your kids? Is that looking for? Is that would that be considered like?
Oh, that's the reverse of it.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
To
another.
raise them to move to
Yo,
raise because it. Oh, that's
That's
another.
a-
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa,
another
whoa.
topic.
Nah,
That's
we gotta
another
save
topic.
that.
We gonna
We
say
gotta
that
save
one.
that. We
Yo,
must
let's
save
let's
that.
close this out
Let's
though,
close this
man.
one out.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for 1,000 subs. You know, thank you for watching us grow. I mean, there's some people that watched us from the very beginning and watched how, you know what I'm saying, choppy we were. And we still learning, we still growing. But thank you. And then to those who, you know, dick ride, you already know, like. And this is probably like, oh, hold on.
What are you doing, Nick?
Cause we can't say it no more, cause you know we'll get in trouble.
Say what?
You know, to inviting other people to our,
To-
you know,
To
our privates. We can't say it no more. We monetized.
yo, man, like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching, man.
Bye bye.
Catch
Peace.
y'all in the next one.
Somebody's fucking your bitch, my nigga. Somebody is fucking your bitch right
He might-
now.